Spotify, iHeart or Apple Podcasts. And if you're using Apple, please leave us a rating so others can also find us.
Tangata o Te Moana plays just before 5:30 every Saturday afternoon here on RNZ National. And you're listening to the all-night program on a Sunday morning. It's the 12th of December with me, Peter McElwain, seeing you through until 6 a.m. It's 2 minutes away from 4. News, sport and weather on the hour. And, of course, that coastal forecast part of the weather package. In the next hour, it'll be time again for Hymns on Sunday with Robin Jackery. And this morning, a paraphrase of the Magnificat, or Song of Mary, begins this week's program. And you can find out how organist Lewis Redner came to compose the tune for the carol O Little Town of Bethlehem. Very saddened to hear over the weekend of the death of Michael Nesmith, one of the stars of The Monkees, the 1960s TV comedy series about a rock quartet modelled after the Beatles. Apparently, Michael died on Friday of natural causes at the age of 78. Mike Nesmith, known for his trademark wool watch cap and quiet demeanour, was a singer, guitarist and songwriter for the band, a made-for-television ensemble that would form the cast of the NBC series. I always thought he was a standout member of the group, and he proved that by launching a very successful solo singer-songwriter career with songs like Joanne. I believe it's about a cow, and I Go to Rio, which was fabulous as well. There's one other one that's on the tip of my tongue. I can't quite remember. Another thing about Mike Nesmith, his mother invented Twink. Yes. RNZ News at 4. Ngā mihi, I'm Peter McElwain. A COVID modeller says the number of new cases dropped faster than expected in New Zealand this week. The daily tally was 135 on Monday, 95 on Friday, and then down to 63 yesterday, the lowest since October. University of Canterbury Professor Michael Plank says it's a steep reduction and very encouraging to have new case numbers well under 100. But he says next week's cases will show where the virus is spreading over the traffic light system. As of yesterday, there were 60 infected people hospitalised, 3 in ICU. The highly controversial Three Waters reforms have damaged local government, New Zealand's trust in central government. Cabinet papers reveal Labour MPs agreed to mandate the reforms months before Council finished feedback. Local Government New Zealand President Stuart Crosby says the lack of transparency has upset councils and hurt relationships. He hopes the reforms will be collaborative from here on. Hong Kong's number 2 official, John Lee, has urged people to vote in next week's legislative elections amid fears that a low turnout will undermine the legitimacy of the poll. Earlier this year, China changed Hong Kong's electoral system, as the BBC's Michael Bristow reports.
Beijing has really tightened its grip on the territory, and there is a fear that people just will think, let's not bother because it's not worth it, because many pro-Democrats have been squeezed out of this process and just not allowed to stand. What John Lee has specifically said is that foreign forces are still at work in Hong Kong, and they're trying to get people either not to go and vote or to vote and spoil their ballots or to just cast ballots which haven't been filled in. Essentially, he's provided no evidence for this.
A slow-slip earthquake has caused 6 centimetres of plate movement in 3 months beneath Kapiti. GNS Science says